And welcome back here to Court 4 at Sewanee Sports Academy, live from the EBA Super 64 camp. I'm Marcus Burnett. I'll be joined by Brandon Clay in a few as we make sure you're familiar with some of the players and participants taking part in this year's Super 64 camp. Camp games have been very competitive thus far, and we didn't expect anything less given the players involved as well as the camp atmosphere. You had players getting workouts in before the camp even started. So a very good tone set from early on as we see that bucket by number 118, Bree Ashley Jones. Nice floater inside. This is to go over the outstretched arms of the defense, number 236, Danielle Berry. Berry here on the defensive end with the steal. Free throw line jumper, it's a good shot. And so is the end result. Knocked down by number 142, Ashley Jordan. Nice backdoor cut, the pass. Unable to finish there is number 122. Aliana Squires, but still a nice cut. Three-pointer on the way from the southpaw. Splash. That's number 232, Clarissa Hopkins. Hopkins with a nice lefty stroke there. Mid-range jumper won't go there for Anna Kelly. There's Madison Collier with it. Collier, another Gulfport High School representative here at EBA Super 64. Team White brings it across. Layup drill inside. Good looking move there. 282. Ruthie Hebert. Another Alaska representative. She's out of Fairbanks. Talented campers coming from near and far here at EBA Super 64. We have another knockdown from outside. 234 there. Madison Collier. Gulfport High School in Gulfport, Mississippi. Great pace and production so far here in this one. We got the and one there by Anna Kelly. Camp rules, so just counts as a three-point play. No free throws needed. Back to the action. 7-7 ball game here early on. Kelly gets the steal now. Going to get it ahead. Squires loses it. The floater, unable to get her second floater to go there is Berry. From Team White the other way. Nice take right there. Another finish inside for Anna Kelly. Just getting it done from the point guard position here for Team White as we're going to have a new batch of substitutions in for both squads. In for Team Black is going to be number 155, Brandy Bookout. Number 235, Katie Price. There with a three-pointer is number 149, Abby Hoff. And that blur with the ball is Tyasha Harris, who's going to pass it to Kelly. Kelly going to take a two-pointer. No good. Nice rebound inside there by Bookout. Bookout on the lookout on the boards. Steal by Harris. You'll hear me say that a few times here in this game. Is he's one of the better defenders that you'll see in the country. Nice adjusting catch. Finish inside there by Abby Hoff. Hoff out of Incarnate Word. Same high school attended by Nafisa Collier, the UConn commit. At the free throw line now is Nari Garner. Garner gets the free throw to go. That free throw counts as 2 points here. Camp rules. They're looking inside. Going to work. Unable to get the first one. Offensive rebound though for Team Black. Catch and shoot. Selena King off the mark. Great job of going to the deck to get it, but the ball's still loose. Able to pick up the pieces there is Garner. Here comes Team White the other way. Cassie Ketchum's pass intended for Kaylin McCree there. It's out of bounds. So ball back over to Team Black. We appreciate you joining us here on Prospects Nation TV as Kelly tries to save that steal. We'll have a live video from select camp games here on Court 4. We'll also have some interviews with some of the participants, both present and past, during tomorrow, day 2. Ball tipped around by Team White. They finally corral it in. McCree with it. Maybe she's looking to go coast to coast. She does. Going to be fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot one. One free throw that you get it, you make it, counts as 2 points. Miss it. Ball back over to the other team. One free throw regardless. Selena King with the rebound. Pass inside. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Shot off the mark by Price. Garner over to Harris. Harris for three. Just off the mark, good box out inside by King. Ball back over to Team Black. 12-9 ball game here early on. They'll take a short break for substitutions. Thanks for joining us here. Live video will remain. We'll be back on with a little bit more commentary towards the end of the first half.
Huh. We're tempted right now. Got 7 more games? No, 5. 5 more games. So this the younger dude, right? Or they both combined.
I think the young person. missed the first half, so we'll go extend it, man, get it in.
And thanks for joining us here on Prospects Nation TV, live at the EBA Super 64 camp. I'm Marcus Burnett, joined by Brandon Clay. So get ready to call some of the action that we've got taking place. Anna Kelly, she's been going to work all game.
Man, she's cold. I love that kid. She came down to camp last year all the way from Massachusetts and just plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. We talked about this kid earlier, so I got to bring her up. Ruthie Heber from Alaska. Enjoy watching her in Colorado and just her energy as you see Kelly going dapper down. You know, two kids who are really taking full advantage of the experience right now.
Gotta appreciate the players making that trip from Alaska. I've never been there, man. I always wonder what the stomping grounds of a Carlos Boozer and a Mario Chalmers was like there in Alaska.
Yeah, hold on. I got to come back to that in a minute, man. I got to handle some business. Yeah, you talking about, yeah, this is my kind of conversation, Marcus. Hold that thought, brother.
We've got Team White set to inbound the ball. But yeah, I touched on Chalmers with Alaska, and you asked me my thoughts on game one. We know that guy's going to have a better game two than he did game one.
I agree with that, man. It's interesting in a lot of ways. Chalmers and Carlos Boozer, man, kind of led the revolution out there, man. You know, really got people talking about it, their ability to come over to the States, you know, over to the mainland per se, and really be successful. You know, and now you're watching both sides of the basketball, whether it be male or female, and you're seeing kids like Ruthie, another young lady, Brandy Brookout. There are a lot of kids now getting involved playing Division I basketball in the States, in large part, I think, because of those two guys. Oh, great kick out there. That was the whistle on the floor. That was a good kick out, though.
And that's a great point. I mean, and you kind of need those, you know, trailblazers, for lack of a better word, because, you know, I'm thinking if coaches are divvying up recruiting trips and the travel schedule, guys might be a little bit more keen to go with the Orlando, Las Vegas, you know, go with those stops versus, oh, no, send me to Anchorage.
I think it depends on the time of year, man. In a lot of ways, too, we talk about trailblazers, but, the Anchorage shootout, the Great Alaska shootout, that was such a big event collegiately for so many years. You know, that also exposed the culture. So there's so many different things. And, you know, obviously Alaska being, you know, a part of the United States, but not necessarily connected, so a little different in that regard in terms of the exposure that those kids get, especially to the East Coast. You know, they get a lot of exposure, obviously Pacific Northwest. Our own Chris Hansen took a recruiting trip to Alaska this year to watch Ruthie and those kids play, and that's as you see her make that great move. That's how we got the heads up on her to be able to invite her to Elite Basketball Academy camp in the first place. So Special Assistant Chris is over there working on ProspectsNation.com as we speak. But, you know, you need to have people planted in different areas, and she's just a great example of that.
She's definitely maximizing that invitation here to Super 64 up to this point.
Well, a great athlete. We actually sent out a Brandon Clay scouting report on her, you know, to our subscribers during the course of the season after Chris got back. We were just really impressed. You saw a minute ago her length, her ability to make a play. Nice move there by Selena King. Boy, she's really improved her ball skill and just her decision-making on winning, where she's starting to look like the prospect that we love so much at All-American camp. She was young, and so just watching her grow and mature, it's very similar to the Tara McCutcheon in that regard, where we knew they were going to be good younger, but now you're starting to see it come to fruition.
Great kick by King. That three was knocked down by number 235, Katie Price.
That's a big shot for Price. She's got to show that she's going to be a capable spot shooter, be able to make those plays, have enough ball skill here to help secondarily. But really, her role on the floor is going to be have both feet set and be able to knock down that shot when a kid like King or even 158 in the white, Taisha Harris, creates space.
The pass, wraparound.
Oh, nice kick out there. Way to save it. Way to save the play.
Going to choose the floater instead of the three-pointer.
Lexi Kaiser coming through again. We talked about her playing up with the older kid session. Watched her in the skills, and just her work ethic is flat awesome, man. She's been to multiple events, was a part of our National Spring Showcase, and just really have enjoyed watching her continue to grow her game. Still young, 2017, so plenty of room to grow, but playing real tough with Nautilus Express's club season.
Playing tough inside there was Tyasha Harris, who we saw get the rebound and the putback. Give us your synopsis of Harris. Like I said, I've been impressed. I've been raving about her in some of our production meetings since the PSB Tip-Off Classic. Your nutshell summary of why Harris is such a talented prospect.
Well, she's in the Elite 60 because she can score the basketball and she can distribute it. You know, I say score as a bonus to the fact that she is a big distributing guard who can also score the basketball. So when you watch her make a play like that, get an offensive rebound, take the contact, still finish, be able to get into the teeth of the defense, be able to kick it, be able to make a play, and then defend on the other end. You know, I think that's a kid whose stock is only going to continue to rise in the eyes of recruiters all across the country as, you know, they hit the summer circuit this year. She really has grown her game over the past year, I think. Very similar to what I mentioned with King, where those kids, as they progress, learn how and when to make a play.
Abby Hoff making a play there and one.
She's been great so far. That's not a kid that I've had a chance to watch a lot of, but her skill set, her ability to make the shot. She made a nice kick earlier, and really just playing tough. You see her in there now defending, got nice length, so she's going to be a kid that does a lot of different things. I watched Abby Wright over there on court 5, Marcus, a minute ago, and her game reminds me a lot of Abby Wright in terms of her versatility and ability to make plays inside and outside.
King has it. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Give me that rebound inside by Hebert.
And then you see her come off of the board and handle it here in the open floor, and then know when to give it up. A lot of post players DTM, and they want to try to take that thing coast to coast and to the rim. And in that way, Marcus, she reminds me a lot of Vicki Harris, who's also here in the 15 class, will rebound the ball, can push the ball up the floor, and then make a quality decision. You know, more times than not, we get it. We want the ball to go to the outlet guard. But in the case that it can't get there, do you have the ball skill to advance it 50 feet so we can get into our offense?
New substitutions in. Short on that three-pointer there. Had the thought right on the save, unfortunately to the wrong colored jersey. Nice pass inside.
Nice, great catch. Great catch, pass there by Smith, and a great catch.
Finished inside there by number 234, Madison Collier.
I like that play there by Collier. The awareness not only to catch it, but then to be able to scoop, score, and finish it there at the rim.
Jasmine Smith able to knock that ball away right off to her teammates. In need of a lifeline there in the backcourt as Team White converges and gets the steal and layup.
That's a great play. Just the effort there in a camp game to trap in the backcourt there, make life hard, and be able to come up with the scoop, score, steal there.
Aliana Squires with the steal in the bucket.
Now, Squires flew in from Colorado. I actually spoke with her dad this week. Shouts to Herman Reese, the father of Michaela Reese, former EBA All-American, now freshman at SMU. Herm put the plug in, gave me a call about 10 days ago, said, hey, there's a kid coming. You got to get her in, man. I said, hey, tell me more about her. Had not had the opportunity to see Squires play, and very glad that she made the trip for reasons like that alone.
So it'll be Team Black's ball. Jasmine Smith with it. Three-pointer on the way by Smith. Won't go, but attacking the glass there and getting the rebound.
It's been a good day so far for Smith. Just, you know, not trying to play out of her lane, man, but taking good quality shots and showing that she can be a distributor. She can set the table for some people. Quality left-handed prospect there at the point guard position, Marcus.
As we see another catch and finish there by Anna Kelly. Athletic catch to be able to get that and in one motion, in stride, be able to go up and finish by Anna Kelly, number 6 here in the white jersey.
Well, we were impressed with her last year. You know, we talked about her skill, her ability to play some on or off, but more so than anything, just being an impactful kid. You know, regardless of position, whether that be the 1 or the 2, nice play there. I like how they stayed with it and able to get the finish there. But to finish my thought on Kelly, a solid guard who can make the open shot, can get into the teeth of the defense, and allows you to do some different things. She's a high academic kid on top of all that.
Always a plus. Going to be a nice look for Smith. A little bit too strong.
Well, those are the types of shots at the point guard position, not only her, but just point guards in general. You've got to be able to knock down that ball reversal three. When you can do that, the amount of pressure you're able to apply to the defense increases, and it makes your life a lot easier. You know, if you can hit that shot and knock down 2 or 3 of those a game, great pass. Are you kidding me? Nice pass there by Collier into the post. But if you can hit that shot, it's only going to make things easier for you and your team.
Yeah, it definitely made things easier for San Antonio in that game 1 during that stretch where they were able to reverse that ball and knock down those threes, a la Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard.
No question.
So that's going to do it for the 3rd camp game featured here on Prospects Nation TV. You got to stick with us for the 4th as we'll get ready to include our camp game coverage here for the 2015-2016 division. I'm Marcus Burnett. He's Brandon Clay, and we'll catch you back here shortly.